Welcome back to video 9. This is Jeff Byers. We're modeling a face. Now we're getting back into the head area. So the next thing we're going to do is let's kind of see where we're at prospectively. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're kind of following the curve and the edge of the head. Everything's working pretty good. So let's continue all the way back. Let's click on the edge here, on this edge here, and just go Control E and hit the W key and move it back. Okay. Again, I'm not too worried about where the placement is directly. I'm just kind of following this bottom one right here. Control E and W, move. Control E and W and move. And Control E and W and move. Again, we're just kind of following this area here. I'm going to do one more. Control E and W and move. This will be the last one right here. Right click over it and go to vertex. And the smartest thing to do is to go select this, okay, and hold the V key down and snap it. And snap every single one of these. Like that. And what we'll do is we'll select, marquee select these, hold down the spacebar and go to edit mesh and merge the center, and then we'll just marquee select this one, hit the G key, marquee select this one, G key, marquee select this one, G key, marquee select this one, G key, and then so on and so forth, and hit the G key. There we go. This one's a little different where it's kind of a break here, not all the way. But we'll go ahead and extrude down, select that edge, and then extrude, Control E, and then W to move down. Now I'm going to just kind of follow this one right here, and select the vertex and hold the V key, and we'll need to merge those two. We'll do one more. Whoops. There we go. And go to edit mesh and merge the center. Okay, one more to go down, and we're going to go to the edge, select the edge, Control E and then W, move that down, again right to that point right there, and then right click over it to the vertex and snap it, hold the V key down, snap that, marquee select it, and edit mesh and merge the center. Alright. So we're just continuing this. I'm gonna all the way across. I'm gonna go to this view right here. Okay. Now what I'm seeing here is that we need to move these maybe forward a little bit more, but I think it looks like it's okay. Looks like they're working fine. Alright, so let's go continue down the row here. That edge. Control E and move, and we're just following that line all the way along here. Okay. Control E and then W, and again that point is going to that point right there. Control E and then W, again I'm going to click to that point right there. Control E and W, and we're going to go to that point right here, and then one more. Control E and then W and move that right about there. I'm not going to click on the other end, that end right there. Right click over there to right to the vertex. Right click and go to vertex, and then hold the V key and snap, 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 and then snap. And then we're going to select this guy right here and snap. Okay. So I'm going to marquee select this one right here, and edit mesh and merge the center, and then I'm just going to marquee select these guys, hit the G key. That's basically merge the center. Alright, I'm just going to make sure everything is merged, even if things that I know for sure are. Just going to double click on those, and then we're finally matching everything together. That's great. And then we'll go across continue across the back here. Going to edge mode and Control E and then W and just kind of move that over. Control E and then W, move that over. Control E and W, move that over. Control E and W, move that over. Control E and W, move that over. Alright. So, right click over it again, go to vertex mode, and we'll keep snapping. Snap that together, snap that together, snap that together, snap that together, and then snap that together. And then we'll go down here and snap this together. Alright, so I've got some multiple spots. Select this, center it, merge center, and then merge center, and then we can just continue, hit the G key. That should take care of it. Alright, so we're getting close. We've got the back to go down, and then we'll meet right here. We're going to move that over to the side. Let's get these done. So let's select these two guys at the same time. And we're going to go Control E and hit the W key and move that over. And then Control E and move that over. That. Alright, so I'm going to go to vertex mode and move these around. I'm going to hold the V key down to snap that. And then do the same thing with these guys right here. I'm going to go ahead and merge the center. And hit the G key, G key, G key, and G key, and G key. Just make sure everything's merged. Okay, now we're going to get the back of the head. So let's go back here. And let's go ahead and select the edge one at a time. Actually, let's go all three. What the heck? Save some time. Let's go all three here. And Control E and then W. So I'm going to move that down to this point right here. And it's pretty important that we get these vertices right. So I'm going to go ahead and move that one, move this one, and move that one. Right click over edge, and it remembers which one was selected. Go Control E and then W again. And then we will move that down. Right click over it. Do the same thing. If you don't, if your edges don't highlight again, just shift select them again, and then Control E and then move. There we go. And let's go back to vertex mode and just kind of get those set up. Oops. Alright, that looks good. Let's go to the back. That looks good. Okay, so far so good. Looking really good. Pretty happy with that. And then these guys will connect. So let's go ahead and select that. And Control E and then move. Okay, and then Control E and then move. There we go. And so right click over it and go to vertex. Move that here. And we'll hold the V key down and snap these two together. And just to make sure, I just marquee select those, go to edit mesh, where's the center, and I'm just going to hit the G key now. Okay, move that. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to do this whole row, edge, and hold the click on the Q key, and so we're going to click on that edge, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and the very end. Did I miss any? Take a look. Now at this point, it gets really strange how this is going to work, because this has to go in and this has to go down and around. So we've got two different things happening here. So let's go ahead and do Control E and then W, I think. Try that. So we're going to move in. Look at that. So we're going to move in like this for the neck. Okay, we'll fix that later. And we're going to select this vertex, and we're going to snap it to this one. Select this one, and I'm going to move that over, and I'm going to move this one over, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. And those are pretty close. There we go. That looks pretty good. Right? These need to go in a little bit, I think. Yeah, definitely. Right, so we will move these guys in. So we'll move those in a little bit. Alright, so that looks good. And of course we can continue moving vertices in, and but we're going to go ahead and get that merged together. So these two pieces are merged together. Alright, so when I select it, it will go in like that. There we go. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Just gotta finesse these up a little bit more. There we go. Alright, good. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Alright, so I think the neck pieces from the back should continue to go in, and then we can continue to move these in, and this will be the last one. So let's go ahead and click on these guys right here, and let's make sure there's not three of them. I thought there were three, but I guess not. So I wondered if we can do these too. Why not? So let's go ahead and do Control E and then move. Let's follow this one. Okay. And let's go ahead and right click over that and just move these down. There we go. Select the edges again, Control EW. Again, I'm going to follow this outer edge first, and then move these in. Control E. Control EW. Alright, so let's take a look at that. That looks pretty good. So you can see I'm just kind of moving things around. Now, that neck is not looking too great. So it looks more like a football player. Alright, so we'll move things around. Alright, so with that done, we'll continue working on this part of the neck and in the next video.